All right, well, I am sitting here with Chad Cooper. And Chad, we're at your beautiful office. This place is absolutely stunning. Thanks for chatting with me.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Okay, well, the facilities here are amazing, and you guys are truly changing lives. And you have a really personal story, tied to this, because 16 years ago, you were actually a patient yourself, right?
Yes, I was 24 years old when I had my procedure done. So fairly young. I started losing my hair pretty early on, around 20, and it was pretty devastating to me. So to be able to find a solution to it like this was just life-changing.
Incredible, right?
It's the reason why I love what I do every day, is just helping to inform and educate people on what their options are, and the fact that we have the ability to be able to do these types of procedures. It's amazing.
So great. Yeah, I mean, you are such a testament to that. Tell me what made you first come to this clinic specifically. Had you done your research?
I did a few consultations before I ended up at Alviarmani, and that was the one thing that I noticed when I came here, was that they really cared. They listened to me. It wasn't just like in and out. Okay, here's what you need. Okay, you can decide, let us know.
Right.
It was what they talked about, our history. They talked about my history. They talked about my medical history. They talked about what I wanted to do. They really listened, and they really seemed to care. And that made all the difference in the world to me.
Absolutely, yeah. I can see that. Okay, now fast forward 16 years, you're on the other end of things. You're actually the senior patient coordinator, correct? That's your title.
That's right, yeah.
So cool. Okay, well, obviously you have that personal experience, that anecdotal history. I mean, when you're talking to patients, I'm sure that comes up, right? Like, hey, I've been there, I would imagine.
No, and that's how I try to structure the consultations, is I know how they feel. This isn't an easy thing to talk about, and I want to try to make them feel as comfortable as possible. So I think when they can identify that I've done it, it does make them feel a little bit better.
Sure, and you kind of touched on that. So tell me a little bit about someone who's thinking of coming in, maybe they're nervous the first time. What is this consultation process kind of like?
Well, the consultation's complimentary, so that's one of the things, is just, it's very important to know what your options are. And that's where my role comes in, is I am here to educate them, inform them, and provide them with the treatment options. And at the end of the day, they'll walk out of that consultation knowing everything that they need to know about what they can do.
So great. You guys really, lay it all out there for them. It's super informative.
Yeah.
Are there certain factors that people who are looking, to treat hair loss, really, I'm sure that you guys take into account and discuss?
Yeah. Well, the hair loss history is important, because obviously not any two patients are the same, and hair loss is very personal, and there's different patterns. There's people that use medications, people that don't use medications, so a lot of factors that we have to discuss. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is that obviously we want to help them with the issue that they have now, but because hair loss is progressive, you also want to discuss the future too. Yeah. So that way they know everything they need to know, and then they can make an informed decision.
Yeah, you said it. Informed decision really is everything. Speaking of which, working with Dr. Barton, I'm sure you guys really complementing each other. How great is that experience?
I love Dr. Barton. He is, I've met many surgeons that over the years being in this industry, and Dr. Barton just has it all. He honestly does. One thing is, he is a past patient as well, so he knows what it's like to be in that chair, and he's very empathetic to that situation, and that is huge when it comes to being a surgeon in this field.
Absolutely.
He has the medical components down. He is an artist. He does woodworking. He has a landscape design background.
So a Renaissance man.
Exactly.
Very cool.
All those little things add up to making him like the perfect hair restoration surgeon.
Well, that is absolutely just such a testament to a Dr. Barton's skill set. So thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. All right, we will be right back.